I got fired from my job today because someone publicly doxed me. And it was so bad that even my coworkers were getting harassed just for answering the phone. And I know I'll be okay, but I just posted a GoFundMe like 20 minutes ago.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
So I got fired from my job today because one of you guys decided to send my videos, my Charlie Kirk videos, to my boss. Yeah. I don't know who did it. And they won't tell me. They were sent anonymously to my boss.
Oh.
My boss pulled me in the office today.
Good job, boss.
And he pulls up his phone and he said, "This you?" And I looked at it and I was like, "Nah, boss."
Shout out to the boss man. Shout out to the CEO. Shout out to the boss man.
That ain't me. And then of course I pop up on screen, so I can't deny it, that it was me.
Oh.
Who did it, MAGA? Which one of you guys got me fired, bro? Send my video to my boss. Who does that? Yo, and on top of that, you got my account almost banned, bro. I didn't even say nothing bad about Charlie. Alright? We had our differences, but I didn't know the guy. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I make conspiracy videos, yo. You guys got me fired. Fired from my job. Now what?
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Let's make
This is good. The more you around, the more you gonna find out. The fuck around and find out movers in full effect. Yeah. It is not left versus right. It is good versus evil. You inhumane, disgusting, evil scumbags. And I love when y'all get held accountable. When y'all get made an example out of. Free speech also has consequences. If you're new here, join the family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for your boy. We are rocking and rolling 24/7, 7 days a week. Woo.
These people famous for what they have said about the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. Because it doesn't matter what political party you are on, no child and wife should have to grow up without a father and watch their father be unalived like that on the internet for the rest of their life. Starting off strong with this one here on TikTok that posted a video and has since been taken down, but this is still up on his story.
Disgusting.
This is him right now here, Vic Melter. And he posted a video chanting, "We got Charlie in the neck." I'm not going to post it because it is very inappropriate and TikTok will probably take it down, so I will post it over on my FB. But now let's go to person number 2. This is Kristen Eve. She is an elementary school teacher, as you can see from the background. A pre-K teacher, to be exact. And she posted this right here. I'll let you pause to read, but it says, "He was a garbage human. I won't mourn him for 1 second." Pause to read the rest of it. This is Ashley Creekbaum. She is a New Orleans firefighter. She said, "I think he should be forced to carry that in his body. Has a right to be there because it's a gift from God." This is Samantha Margino, and she posted a video, and she is actually a school teacher as well. A special education teacher from this school right here. And here's the video she posted. Make sure you follow for part 2 because these are going to keep coming.
Governor Abbott just announced that over 100 teachers in Texas who celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, They are being fired. Their teaching certificate is being revoked by the state. And here's the thing. Texas doesn't issue licenses for teaching. We issue certificates. And anyone who celebrates death, left or right, should never, ever be allowed to be around children or young, vulnerable minds. So, and let's be clear about something. They're not being fired for their freedom of speech. They're being fired for their despicable, repulsive behavior, because anyone that celebrates death, there is something mentally wrong with you. There is something wrong with your heart.
Today, I've contacted over 700 different employers of people who've been celebrating Charlie Kirk's murder. And what's really astonishing to me is the fact that most of these employees have been working in the education field, in high schools, middle schools, educating our future generation. In addition to that, they have been working in the medical.
Told y'all, some of the worst individuals are in these buildings with your children. Some of the worst individuals. No, I wouldn't say worst of the worst. But we know what worst of the worst, you know. But some of the worst are in these buildings with your children, with your young adults, grading your daughter and son's papers, teaching. Some of the worst is in the educational system. The worst, you know. These scam artists, man. These frauds, inhumane, evil scums. And I love to see this past week they be walked out, fired, effective immediately.
Field, and it's really a shame to see that these are the people who are supposed to be equipping our next generation and saving our sick.
We need to start asking ourselves, parents, grandparents, caregivers, are these the type of people that we want educating our kids, taking care of them in medical emergency situations? I know the answer, and the answer is no, we don't. Olivia and I just spent the weekend here at WAFT, where our families train, because we know how incredibly critical it is to equip the next generation to be able to identify predators, evildoers, people that mean harm, even to the point of celebrating death. We need to be able to equip them well to defend themselves and identify these predators.
I certainly never expected to be on the receiving end of doxing and threats and harassment and all of that just for exposing these people who are literally celebrating a murderer, but that has been the case for us. So I'm so thankful to spend the weekend here at WAFT and learn how to defend myself in these scenarios that you wouldn't think you would ever need to know or know how to defend yourself in, but in reality what we've seen the last week is that these things are very real and they do happen. So it's so important to have the skills you need.
My husband's life has been threatened just because I have backed Charlie Kirk, I've backed Erica Kirk, and I've backed their values and their beliefs, which are all biblical. And so we just want to put it out there that you guys need to take the protection of your kids seriously, from who's influencing them at school, in the medical industry, first responders, all the way to their own personal protection. Equip them to be an asset and not a liability. They thought they could silence one man's message, but what they did was raise up an entire generation of warriors.
Charlie Kirk was not your everyday 31-year-old. Charlie Kirk was a platformed Yahtzee worth $12 million. How did he get that $12 million, you ask? By platforming overt Yahtzee rhetoric. Play Yahtzee games, win Yahtzee prizes. When you build a platform off of supporting a carceral and militarized society, what the fuck do you expect? When you build a platform having zero sympathy for the victims of the colonial projects, militarized terror, what the fuck do you expect? The globalized struggle caused by what Charlie Kirk supported is now taking place all over the planet.
Whether that's in the form of climate crisis, mass disablement of C-19, or the global uprisings, like in the form of Nepal and Indonesia, and those of us who are choosing to speak out against the ongoing genocide of Sudanese, Congolese, and Palestinian folks. This is not a coincidence. This is a righteous discontent and response to systemic terrorism and normalized violence. And if you don't understand the difference between righteous response to systemic violence and violence itself, you need to shut the fuck up right now.
5 minutes later.
All the neo-Nazis are gonna love this one. I just got out of an impromptu meeting with the vice president of Western Governors University, scheduled on my calendar 10 minutes after I arrived back from my midday break. No one else was scheduled on the meeting besides Casey Clark, the vice president of Western Governors University.
Fuck around and
But then
find
the
out.
HR representative showed up first, and we both sat there, and knowing that she's worked at the university for about a month. And then he showed up, and I said, it would have been great if we met each other under different circumstances, Casey. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna fire you.
Fuck around and find out. This is good.
Basically. And he said that even though Ohio is a one-party consent state, and I only showed the part of the conversation where I spoke during the prior meeting, that breached the policy for the university, which if you ask me, sounds like illegal retaliation for calling out the president, Scott D. Pulsifer, for neo-Nazi sympathizing with Charlie Kirk. But I would love a pro bono lawyer to verify whether or not that's correct. And then he said, I celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. If me calling out who Charlie Kirk was, which was someone with neo-Nazi beliefs and statements, is celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, then so be it. Because that's who the fuck he was. He was a neo-Nazi.
Something's wrong.
And any organization...
I'm telling you, something is wrong, man. These people are, I'm telling you, these demons, man, these people need help, man. I tell you. Inhumane. Throw the hell off. This heifer here is thrown off. You know, I'm telling you.
that would fire me for calling a neo-Nazi is not an organization I want to work at. Now all WGU students, faculty, and staff will know that the president and vice president are both neo-Nazi sympathizers.
I just got fired without warning. I found out because I couldn't log on to Slack or Outlook. So that was really fun. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your boss is not your friend ever. And you're not safe at your job. So you should cultivate backup options at all times because capitalism sucks and you're not safe, unfortunately. And I'm gonna be fine, but a lot of people in my position wouldn't be fine. So I just want this to be a warning to whoever's out there and is getting cozy at their job. Don't.
I just got fired. I just got a call from my boss and the executives at the office that I worked at past tense, and I got fired for posting a TikTok about Charlie Kirk. And before anyone asks, yes, I am looking up attorneys. I will be looking into what kind of leg I have to stand on as far as like a wrongful termination suit.
Good luck.
Or anything like that. But honestly, I feel like I feel good. I'll do a full story time soon and probably like a little get ready with me to go pick up my stuff from security tomorrow. But like ultimately, I'm like kind of excited. Maybe it's like my big three all being fire signs that make me really excited when shit like this happens. I'm like, yes, give me a challenge. Fuck you. So my new full-time job is going to be applying for jobs and looking for attorneys and cleaning my house and doing my homework and posting on the internet. You know, the thing that got me fired.
I got fired from my job today because someone publicly doxed me. And it was so bad that even my coworkers were getting harassed just for answering the phone. and I know I'll be okay, but I just posted a GoFundMe like 20 minutes ago and it's already over $4,000 and I just like can't express enough gratitude for my community.
Man, they sent forth, man, y'all, boy, y'all could have kept y'all money. Hey, give it to people like this. Do what y'all do. What a disgrace. This heifer wouldn't get a dime from me. But we know them liberals sent that money over there.
And I'm not going to let this silence me, and I don't know what you MAGA losers thought you were going to get from giving me nothing but more time on my hands. But I love everyone simply for your support, and if you contributed to my GoFundMe, thank you so much. I am so grateful, you have no idea.
So I got fired from my job today because one of you guys decided to send my videos, my Charlie Kirk videos, to my boss. Yeah. I don't know who did it. And they won't tell me. They were sent anonymously to my boss.
Oh.
My boss pulled me in the office today.
Good job, boss.
And he pulls up his phone and he said, "This you?" And I looked at it and I was like, "Nah, boss."
Shout out to the boss man. Shout out to the CEO. Shout out to the boss man.
That ain't me. And then of course I pop up on screen, so I can't deny it, that it was me.
Oh.
Who did it, MAGA? Which one of you guys got me fired, bro? Send my video to my boss. Who does that? Yo, and on top of that, you got my account almost banned, bro. I didn't even say nothing bad about Charlie. Alright? We had our differences, but I didn't know the guy. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I make conspiracy videos, yo. You guys got me fired. Fired from my job. Now what? Now what? How am I supposed to buy my Pokemon cards? How am I supposed to buy my double cheeseburgers with no pickle, extra fry?
Get your big ass a salad. Get your big ass a salad. Go out there and pick that grass or something. Do something. Breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale.
Barbecue sauce with my chicken nugget. How am I supposed to buy that now? I bought that every night I got off of work. Love McDonald's, bro. More than I love Charlie Kirk. And now you guys got me fired. Boy. MAGA, when you...
McDonald's got applications. McDonald's is hiring, sir. Maybe you can sneak some free food at the end of the shift.
You guys owe me a job now. Not cool.